Good evening. I am Helen Bratton, and I am a member of the Augusta African American Historical Society. And I want to welcome you to our evening of jazz with the renowned Wycliffe Gordon. I am one of the original members of the society, and our society was a vision of the late Edward M. McIntyre Sr. It was important to him to share the history of our local residents and the contributions that they made to history, not only here in Augusta, not only in Georgia, but nationally and internationally as well. He wanted our community and our youth to know that we have a rich history. So we are here this evening to not only honor our entertainment or our performer of the evening, but also to remember Edward M. McIntyre Sr. So I'm going to ask you to sit back and get comfortable and enjoy an evening of jazz with our renowned Wycliffe Gordon. And one of the members of our society will come to you later in the program and share more of our history. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Britton. Hello, this is Wycliffe Gordon, everyone. I'm your host for this first evening of jazz concert fundraiser for the Augusta African American Historical Society. Wycliffe Gordon and friends. Why? Who better to do what you love doing than to do it with your friends? So we're going to play a musical concert for you, and even in this time of COVID, we had to adjust things, and well, we're accustomed to that. That's what we've been doing. But we're going to have friends like Kigwana Cherry. You all know Kig. We have new friends of mine, Minya Chester, who's going to sing for you, Yvette Spears, and, well, we have a few more. I think in the first half of the program, we're going to hear from the Black Excellence Trombone Choir. And these are friends of mine that are professional trombonists in classical and jazz music. And without further ado, I hope that you enjoy our show.
I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. A long ways from home. A long ways from home. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long ways from home. A long ways from home.
If I can help somebody as I pass, if I could cheer somebody with a word or a song, if I could show somebody that they're traveling wrong, then my living shall not pay. If I can do my duty as a Christian, if I can bring salvation to a world that was wrong, if I can spread God's message as the Master taught, then my living shall not be in vain. Then my living shall not be in vain. My living will not be in vain if I can spread this message as the Master taught. Then my living shall not be in vain. Come on, Cliff. Then my living shall not be in vain. Oh, my living will not be in vain if I can show somebody that they're traveling wrong, then my living shall not be in vain. Oh, I said my living shall not be in vain. Oh, my living will not be in vain if I can show somebody that they're traveling, wrong. Then my living shall not be in vain. Then my living shall not be in
Lord, dear Lord, oh Lord, God Almighty, God above, please look down and see my evil through. and the moon up in the skies. When the clouds are gray, I know that they're just passing by. Up from dawn till sunset, man works hard all day. Come Sunday, oh, come Sunday, that's the Often we feel weary, but He knows our every gait. Go to Him in secret, He will hear give peace and comfort to every troubled mind. Come Sunday, oh, come Sunday, that's the day. Come Sunday, oh, come Sunday, that's the
God, I lift mine eyes to Thee. Give me strength to live in
When Edward McIntyre, Augusta's first black mayor, established the Augusta African American Historical Society, he had a vision of educating the Augusta community about the contributions that African Americans have made. He especially wanted to make sure that young people got the message and learned about these outstanding contributions. And he wanted to make sure that the oldest people, that is the people who made contributions in the 1800s and the 20th century, were recognized first. I had monuments erected so that the community would know what they had done. And so far, we have erected 23 monuments, and we want to erect 50 monuments before we stop. In any event, I would like to tell you about a few of those people. One of them is John Wesley Gilbert. John Wesley Gilbert was the world's first black archaeologist. He was also the most outstanding linguist in his lifetime. That is certainly the first, or the most outstanding African American linguist of his time. He spoke Greek, he spoke French, he spoke German, he spoke several African languages. And as long as he was on the faculty at Payne College, Payne was considered to have the best foreign language department in the Southeast. He was Payne's first student. He was Payne's first black faculty member. He was the first graduate of Payne College. And when he left Payne, he went to Brown University, where he was the first African American to earn a master's degree. And he went to Athens, Greece with that scholarship. And that was where he got into archaeology as well as language studies. He was the interpreter for the American ambassador to Greece. And he got into, he traveled to all of the European capitals in all of the countries, and that was how he learned the additional languages. But the other thing that he learned was how people could get along. And according to his biographer, he was the father of the interracial movement in this country. But in his excavations, he did excavations on the family plot of Aristotle. And for a long time, it was believed that he had discovered the grave of Aristotle. He was also a president of Miles College, but he taught at Payne for more than 20 years. And among his students were people like John Hope. John Hope was the first black president of Morehouse College. He was also the first black president of Atlanta University. And then you have Channing H. Tobias, who John Wesley Gilbert taught at Payne as well. Channing H. Tobias was, among other things, the head of the NAACP when the Brown versus Board of Education decision was made, when the Montgomery boycott started, when Emmett Till was murdered, when the Little Rock Nine integrated Central High School. He was the highest ranking black in the YMCA, and he was international secretary of the YMCA. Channing H. Tobias was also the first person, or he was the person who led the change of the CME Church from the Colored Methodist Episcopal Church to the Episcopal Church. I would also like to mention just very briefly Amanda America Dixon, who became the richest black woman in the country. Her slave master left her 17,000 acres of land in Washington and Hancock counties and another 14,000 acres in Texas. And she lived here on Telfair Street. We're really out of time for this segment, but Augusta has an extremely rich heritage that we want everybody to know about, and that's why we need your help.
Thank you, Dr. Millender, for that important bit of information about the history of our hometown, Augusta, Georgia. And speaking of that, when preparing for this concert, I thought it was very important to highlight and or to showcase the talent from here. And so for the second half of our program, with one of my greatest inspirations, which is none other than Karen Gordon. Everywhere else in the world, I'm known as Wycliffe Gordon. Here in Augusta, I'm known as what? Karen's brother. So I want to share a little story. When I was in grade school, still trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I wanted to play sports, and I was already in music, not sure. She was in, I think, middle school, maybe junior high school, and she had a project. And students of her class had to write a paper about a hero of theirs. And while everyone was writing about Martin Luther King and W.E.B. Du Bois, probably even their parents, my mom shocked me one day and told me that Karen had written her paper on me, her big brother, and I was like, wow, a hero? Never thought of it. But however, it was the one thing that always pushed me. It's one of the first great pushes that I've had towards wanting to do this music as a career. Thank you, Karen. And without further ado, here's Karen Gordon.
To be young, gifted, and black, oh, what a lovely, precious dream. To be young, gifted, and black, open your heart to what I mean. In a whole world, you know, there are a million boys and girls who are young, gifted, and black. That's where it's at. To be young, gifted, and black, we must begin to tell our young. There's a world waiting for you. Yours is this quest has just begun. When you're feeling real low, yeah, there's a great truth you should know. When you are young, gifted, and black, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Mother, it's far too many of you crying. Brother, it's far too many of you dying. You know we got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Father, we don't need to escalate. War is not the answer, only love can conquer hate. You know we have to find a way, bring some understanding here today. Yeah, picket lines and picket signs, don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see, oh, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on, what's going make some love in here today. Oh, picking lines and picking sides. Don't you punish me with brutality. Come on now, talk to me, yeah, so you can see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. As I'm reminiscing, sure it was summer together. Promises we made of a day, little letter. And then all of a sudden, everything seems to explode. Whoa. As I gaze out my window, sugar, down that lonesome road. Ooh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
I was born by the river in a little tent. And oh, just like that river, I keep running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes, it is. It's been too hard living to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it is. Said I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keeps telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it is. Then I go to my brother. I said, brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, there are times that I thought I wouldn't last too long, but I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it
is. Okay, I promise this is the last time I'm going to talk. This next group is called the New York Orchestra Jazz Ensemble, And they're friends of mine, and they're kids that I met at a camp, and they're going to do this song that kind of speak the sentiments that I always have in spite of everything that's going on and everything that may go on. We're still here. This is some of the youth, our future of the music, the future of this world. This is We're Still Here, and He's All Right. Kind of off. Here we go. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
Gonna talk my talk, and I'm gonna walk my walk. I'm gonna sing my song, and I'm gonna sing it all day long. I'm gonna clap my hands, I'm gonna stomp my feet. I'm gonna pick up my trombone, and I'm gonna play it one more time. I'm gonna talk my talk, and I'm gonna walk my walk. I'm gonna sing my song, and I'm gonna sing it all day long. I'm gonna clap my hands, I'm gonna stomp my feet. I'm gonna pick up my trombone. Take my time. Take my time. And you gates.
no complaints, no regrets. I still believe in chasing dreams and placing bets. Though I have learned that all you give is all you get, so give it all you've got. I've had my share and drank my fill, and even though I'm satisfied, I hunger still for all that's down another road and along the hill to do it all again. So here's to life and every joy it brings. Here's to life, to dreamers and their dreams. Funny how the time just flies, how love can go from warm hellos to sad goodbyes, and leave you with the memories you've memorized to keep your winters warm. For there's no yes in yesterday, and no one knows what tomorrow brings or takes away. As long as I'm in the game, I want for laughs, for life, for love. So here's to life and every joy. Here's to life, to dreamers and their dreams. May all your storms be weathered, and all that's good get better. Here's to love, here's to love, here's to you. May all your storms be weathered, and all that's good get better. Here's to love. Here's to you.
In spite of everything, it's still a wonderful world. I see trees of green and red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I say to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, those bright blessed days and the dark sacred night, and I say to myself, what a wonderful world. colors of the rainbows. They're so pretty in the skies, are also on the faces of the people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I say to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. What you say there, Pops? Yes, you see the colors of the rainbow. They're so pretty in the skies. They're also on the faces. All those people walking by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, what they saying, Pops? I love you. I hear babies crying, and I watch them grow much more than me, Pops, anybody, any of us will ever know. And I say to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. Yes, I say to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. Oh, yes.
Thompson. First and foremost, I would like to thank a former student and his staff for an excellent performance. Thanks to Karen Gordon for walking me through the challenges of making this virtual event a reality. Thanks to Kiwana Cherry for his production expertise. Thank you to the advisory board and board of directors of Augusta African American Historical Society for your support and hard work to bring an event of this quality and magnitude to our virtual audience. To our virtual audience, thank you for spending a wonderful evening with us as we listened, watched, and engaged ourselves in this remarkable event. Finally, I would like to say thank you with a quote from E.E. Cummings. I thank you, God, for the most amazing day, for the leaping greenly of trees, and for the blue dreams of sky, and for everything which is natural, which is infinite, which is you. Thank you very much, and stay safe.